It seems like a lifetime ago, watching events unfold in someone else's life. Twists and turns that led me to this point in time. Horrors and sorrow in equal measure. Pain mixed with joy that knows no distinction between good or bad. As often happens, beginnings in life are never clearly defined or sharp, like the headlines in newspapers. I grew up in a coastal village near the South China Sea. My father passed away when I was 5, so I was brought up by my mother. We had land on which we grew rice and vegetables and kept a cow. It was a simple life, and not knowing anything else, I loved it. I went to school for a few years and learned to read and write. The teachers said I was clever and could go on to secondary school. But we were too poor to afford more schooling, and so I returned to help my mother with the chores. One of the things I liked best was to pick shellfish and oysters down at the beach. It was hard work, especially in the summer, but the sea made me forget the heat and the hours spent scratching at the sand. During the long summer days, I'd go to the waterfall and stay for hours. It was a special place, a secret place where few people go or even know about. The water is always cool and refreshing, and I'd stay in it until my skin was soft and wrinkled. My mother said I must be a water dragon, which is only at home in the water. For me, the hills and forest is just as much a home as the house we live in. The wind and the sun and the 4 seasons bring me more joy than all the new clothes and bright, shiny toys people buy in the city. One day, while tending the cow in the field, a kite fell down from the sky. I was surprised to find this unexpected visitation. I picked it up and looked at it, and when I looked up, the cow had wandered off. And it was hours later before I found it in the forest and brought it home. That night I had a bad dream, the first I can remember. I dreamt I was fetching water from the well, and a bucket that I was holding had a hole in it. When I tried to look at it, a hand reached out from the bucket and dragged me down into the well. It was too deep and the sides too slippery with mold for me to succeed. I grew weaker and weaker until the icy cold water made me numb and I went under. Since then, there have been many more nightmares, but none as vivid as the first. The next day, I went out looking for firewood as usual. Some man grabbed me and I fought back and I threw the firewood in the man's face, knocking him down. And I ran through the trees, but another man hiding behind the trees, he tripped me and I fell. Then he was on me and clamped a handkerchief soaked with chemical. I became unconscious in a moment. screamed and screamed, but nobody came. Nobody helped me.
Hey, listen, sweetheart, I'm just going out for a beer and a cigarette. Would you like anything? Champagne it is, then. Stay there. Yeah, hi. I was wondering if you could send up a bottle of champagne to my room, please. Yeah, great, thanks. Hello? Oh.
You scare me, Mr.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm Peter. You can call me Pete. I just wanted to know the name of the song you're singing.
Song?
Yeah, the one you were just singing now.
Sorry, Mr. Peter. Pop song. Only pop song is nothing.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. I really liked it. It's a Chinese song, right?
Yes, from China.
And you're Chinese too, aren't you?
Yes, from China.
What's your name?
Name? My name, Mui-ling. Please call me Mui-ling.
How old are you? You know, I can never tell how old Chinese girls are, but you couldn't be more than 16, right?
16? Yes. Mui-ling is 16.
Anyway, Mui-ling, you've got a lovely voice. I suppose you'd love to sing on Pop Idol, huh?
I finished work.
Hey, it's all right. I was just kidding.
You lazy bitch. I turn back for a second and you annoy the customers?
Look, you touch her one more time and I will break your arm.
She must learn a lesson, not to talk to the customers.
Look, I talked to her first, okay? She was entertaining me.
Entertaining. I will entertain her.
I am the paying customer here, all right? You hit her one more time. I'm going to take my business elsewhere, all right? Comprende, amigo? I could really do with some of the champagne, but I need some glasses. Mui-ling, could you get me a couple of champagne glasses? And you, keep the change.
You're all the same.
Hey, listen, Mui-ling. You know, you really shouldn't poke your nose into other people's business. It's a good rule to live life by. Hey, but what's the point in rules unless they can be broken? Take all the fun out of life, right? Right? Look, all I want to do is introduce you to a friend of mine. He's a big talent scout for a huge record label. Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, at the very least, all you'll be doing is singing in front of a very large group of influential people. Maybe nothing will come of it, but hey, what have you got to lose?
Only sing?
Just singing. Nothing else, I promise.
My song, like Pop Idol?
Well, no, it won't quite be like Pop Idol, but some people do say my friend looks like Simon Cowell. What I'll do is I'll make an appointment with him and come and pick you up next week. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Great, we're in agreement.
Action!
Hey, bro, it's me.
bro?
Good to see you. How's things? Hey, this is Mui-ling. She's the girl I was telling you about.
Nice to
What'd
meet
tell me
you.
this, sweetheart? Yeah, I know. I was telling you about her the other day on the phone, right?
Yeah?
I ran into her a couple of weeks ago. And I thought it'd be great for her to have the opportunity to maybe, you know, sing in front of you so you can tell us what kind of talent you think she has. I think she's got some great potential. Well, I have to leave it in the hands of the masters, of course.
Well, I can't do anything until I hear something, right? So what you got?
True.
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious. Life, you play, you worry so, but you can't take the dough when you go, go, go.
Hey, well done. See, I told you she had potential, right?
I see what you mean. I mean, she's got something, and
Yeah, I'll say.
I want to work with it, you know, see what I can do, for real, you know?
Great, great. Well, I really appreciate that. If you could kind of nudge her in the right direction, maybe, you know, her. And whenever you think she's ready, I'd love her to perform it at your venue, you know, do a gig at your venue, because I think that'll be fantastic for her, to actually be out there in front of a live audience, soaking up that atmosphere. But only when you feel she's ready, yeah?
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious. Life too mysterious. You work, you play, you worry so, and you can't take the dough when you go, go, go.
That sound okay?
It sounded great.
You sure?
I think it was really, really good. Yeah, you think you're ready for a live audience? Let's put you in that club then.
Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory. You were the one with all the strength. I want you to know I know the truth. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.